So our content has been shared and is starting to get lots of traction, obviously, and it's gotten to the point now where we want to charge people to view parts of our content. And so SeekBeak allows you to do that through something we call Snap Group Referrers or Refer Templates. And I'm going to show you how that works. This can be used to do things like paywalls and monetization strategies, or locking things behind CMS, where people have to log into your CMS or LMS or anything like that before they're able to view the content. So let's see how all this works. I'm going to focus on the exhibition stand for now. So I've got it in its own group, which is quite handy for this. And I'm going to go to More, and I'm going to go to the Allowed Refer Domains area. And so right now I don't have one in here. I'm just going to click the plus button to add a new one. And it says, okay, what do you want to name this one? So what I'm going to show you is how this functions. I've created a page on SeekBeak.com on our website, and I'm using the staging site for this one. So you'll be able to see the different domains here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just call this SB for SeekBeak. And I've already got this filled in. So what this is saying is that this is the only allowed refer for this content. So anyone who wants to view this content in this group has to either have it embedded in SeekBeak.com or come from a link that's on SeekBeak.com. So as soon as I save that, I got caught. I got caught on my own logic. There we go. SeekBeak. Okay, it's in there. Any snap not referred by one of these or from an applicable refer template will be redirected to the redirect URL specified in the group detail tab. Oh, okay. Well, let's go back to the group detail tab. Back to our stand. Details. And under advanced, there's the allowed refer redirect URL. Okay. We know where this is. Let's see what happens. I'm going to get the public URL for this, which is this one. And if I go up to my new tab here, I paste it in, get a 404. Doesn't seem right, but it is right because this is now locked down, and I didn't come from SeekBeak.com. I was just a noob who just typed in the URL or copied it from somewhere or had it emailed, and it doesn't work. But the 404 is a bit ugly, which is why we have this down here. So let's say we go to Google or Googly. Let's go to Google, shall we? So now this is going to redirect anyone to Google who isn't allowed to view our content. So now if I go back here and I paste in that URL again, we're redirected to Google. Okay, so of course, Google could be your pricing page or your login page or your company's website or anything you want, all right? You can redirect them there. So let's see how this works in action. If you remember, we had set it up so that SeekBeak could embed it. So I'm going to go and I'm going to open up this page that I have just created on SeekBeak.com. Okay, so we have our embed content here in full 3D glory. The public URL link, which will only work if clicked. Okay, so I click this and it will load that public URL in a full screen tab, and it works as well. However, trying to use this link without clicking it won't work. Okay, so if I go like this and I copy this and I paste it in, it won't work, right? Likewise, if someone views the source of this page and grabs that link out of there and pastes it in, it's not going to work for them either. And so this is how you lock things down in order to do paywall stuff or LMS or CMS security or whatever you'd like to do. Now, there is, for the larger folks that have multiple people that they would be either licensing or selling content to, we have something called refer templates. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to remove this one. So I'm going to remove SeekBeak. So now, just to test, if I paste that link in, it works great immediately, right? Because we've removed that refer template, and now it's like, you know what? It's fair game. Anybody can view it. So now I'm going to go to refer templates. So let's say that you have sold your content to 10 clients, and those 10 clients are the only ones licensed to be able to show it. And then you decide you want to add another group. You don't want to have to be copying those 10 clients or typing in those 10 clients every single group, right? So you need an easier way to manage this. So I'll we're just going to leave it at new refer template. Okay, so very similar to what we'd seen before. I'm going to go in here and edit this. However, now things get a bit more interesting. So we can add a refer to the template. So again, we can add in, as we learned, you have to type in SeekBeak, and then this will be SeekBeak. And then we could also add another one, for example, and I've already done it as we saw, this fake cms.my domain. This can be find a CMS. Okay, and now what groups do we want to affect with this? And so now we can say, okay, well, the exhibition stand. Now if I paste that link in, we go back to Google again, right? Because exhibition stand is in this list where you have to come from either one of these. And again, if all goes well, this SeekBeak link should still work, and it does. Okay, so now if your client says, you know what, we'd also like to be able to license this fantastic demo group that we saw, you can go like this and poof, just like that. Everybody who's in this client list now has access to also view Tim's demo group. And then likewise, if they don't pay their bills or they don't want to license it anymore, you hit remove and it immediately takes effect. Okay, so hopefully that gets some ideas going. And that's how you can lock down content in SeekBeak.